personal trainer and nutritionist, and today I have a dumbbell upper body sculpting workout. So these exercises, they're very challenging, and what you will want to do is use lighter or moderate weight dumbbells. You do not want to swing heavier dumbbells because you could dislocate your shoulder or hurt your rotator cuff. It would not be good because they're going to work all the muscles, but they're very good for strengthening the particular muscles for the rotator cuff and the upper back, and as such for like better posture and corrective exercise. And they're mostly based off of Pilates type moves. So the workout begins with a warm-up. We'll do the workout itself. We have cooldown stretches when we're done. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. And if you'd like to help contribute, you can go to my channel page. In the About, there is a link for donations. I also have a spirit lifter to share with you. It says, if money were such a great motivator, we would all be bank robbers. And I like this because I've often wondered why, like, celebrities and people with a lot of money sometimes can be unhappy. Because I grew up very, very poor, and there was 5 of us children, and my mom, she didn't work, and my brother's dad, which is the one who paid the bills, he was just a bread man. So that meant that he didn't make a lot of money. And because of that, when I was young, I thought, like, money would ease problems. And then, in certain points in my life, I had money, and it didn't solve my problems. So I had to learn to look from within to find happiness. And what happens, or what I believe happens, and you may feel differently, is that the world here, the physical world, it's what I think about as Prometheus, and he became chained to the world. And people here, when they get attached to the material items here, they lose touch to the ethereal, or the spirit. And the spirit is what gives joy and divine peace and happiness and faith and hope. It makes life, to me, worth living. And so, if you will see that there are people in the world that can be motivated by money, but that also ties into science, because money is external. And it can motivate people sometimes, but not all the time. What you need is intrinsic motivation, or motivation from it within. Something that within you makes you want to do something. So for exercise, you can't exercise, or you can't expect your workout regimen to last if it's all based on trying to get your ex's approval. But you can, however, find something that you like about exercise, or find some form of exercise that makes you feel good about yourself, like dancing, and stick to it that way. And with that kind of joy in the movement and less attachment on things outside of yourself, you'll be more likely to stick with it. So with that being said, we begin our workout. The first thing that we have is a Y series, and this is going to stretch every muscle of the upper body. So what you're going to do is you're going to begin in a Y, and you want to squeeze between your shoulder blades here. You should be feeling a stretch along the back of the arm, and you'll feel your muscles tensing in your back, and maybe a stretch in your chest. And then from here, you're going to take your hands and lean to each side. So you're going to stretch your lats and shoulders. Put your palms together. You're going to bring your hands behind your head for a tricep stretch. Then back for a basic chest stretch. And then finally, if you can, into a reverse prayer. But if you can't, you could do this modified version. It's easier. So we'll do that for 3. next thing that we have is an L stretch, and I've added this in even though we just did that really awesome upper body stretch, because this is just going to help increase the range of motion of the shoulders so we really get the most out of the moves we're going to do. So what you're going to do is have your arms in 2 right angles, and then you're going to rotate, and you want to firmly press, but not so much that you hurt yourself at the end of every movement. So alternate for 10. And now you'll need your dumbbells because we're going to get started. So the first thing we have is an all the way up front raise, and then we're going to do a downward around the world. And this is really going to strengthen the muscles of the shoulders. So you'll be going all the way up with your front raise, nice controlled movement, then lower the weight around you. So we'll do that for 10. You want to stay in control of the weight the entire time. And then we're on to our next exercise, which is going to be a wide row, a negative shoulder press, and then a Pilates boxer. So you're going to hinge forward with a nice flat back, or else you're going to get a backache. And you're going to do a wide row, turn your hands up, press, and by leaning here and doing the press, it makes the weights feel heavier. And then you're going to straighten your arms for a Pilates boxer. So from this way, and that is 1, and we're going to do that 6 times. So we're going to travel to the floor for our next exercise, which is going to be a chest fly and an around the world. So what you're going to do is you're going to hug a big tree in front of you, bring your arms above your head, and then around. And this is going to strengthen the chest, the back muscles, and the bicep. So we're going to do that a total of 8 times. Our next exercise is also on the ground. You're going to bring your arms behind your head to do a dumbbell pullover. This is going to strengthen the upper back muscles, and you're going to pull your arms into an underhand row. So it looks like this. And we're going to do that 10 times. And then we're on to our next exercise, which is a side raise to a cross in front. This is going to strengthen every shoulder muscle. So you're going to begin with your side raise, then cross your arms in front, and come back out. You want to switch your top hand after every repetition, and we're going to alternate for 10. Now you can put your dumbbells down because you don't need them anymore, and we're on to our cooldown stretches. First thing we have is a threaded needle. This is going to stretch the back of the arm and between the shoulder blades. So you're getting into a child pose, and then thread one arm through. Switch when you're ready. The next stretch that we have is a basic tricep stretch. So you're going to bring your arm above your head and give your arm a pull. And if you want, you can lean to the side to deepen the stretch a bit. After a brief pause, switch. Concludes our dumbbell upper body sculpt. I hope you enjoyed it. Please check out more of my other videos on YouTube under Wellness by Elizabeth, and like, subscribe, and share.